Hey everyone, we're back with some more Ark Nova Arena gameplay, starting off today from rank number 1, still. Got a nice little 30-point lead going on at the moment, but of course, one loss will erase all of that lead, so see if we can go undefeated today. And yeah, BGA have just literally had some server problems, so hopefully we can get 5 games in. It seems like the servers are better now, but they did completely die for about 5 minutes. We are starting first player on Geographical Zoo with clever cards, so not too bad. And yeah, we're only going to have the 5 games today. Some people will be aware, but I was streaming the one of the Emu Cup series earlier, which unfortunately we couldn't do live on the channel, but that is going to be uploaded soon. And that took about 2.5 hours, nearly 3 hours, so a bit spent from that. So just the 5 games today. Hello everyone, thank you. Our opponent starts with mark animals and trade sponsors. Say fairly equal action cards. As for this opening hand though, it's a good question what we want to actually start with. I mean, I think probably just 2 Asia. We have a lot of reasons to go for some release potential with the Union 5. Don't need the alligator as well, but... Well, I don't really know if field research is going to be any good for us, but at the same time, do I really need to take 4 different animals? This would only be relevant if there's a monkey release, because we already have America's release covered. I guess it would open up options of us starting with Primate University, but I don't really want to do that either. I mean, I think we just go these, and this is probably a useless card for us anyway, but you never know. Maybe the display tells us to start with the Uni or something. Maybe we have a really early project and get the Uni on 5. Funny. Herbert told us there actually looks really good, but let's start with Asia 2, I think. Might consider snapping that Herpetol, just, I mean, very relevant for us. Oh yeah, there's not even a question. 3-size animals are way worse than every other kind. Not even close. We don't need to clever anything. Just play Herpetolus next move. Oh, that's a shame. I would have preferred to play that as a first animal. Depends what we... I mean, in this case, we don't need to build big. But yeah, generally you do want to use your full action strength if you can. Yeah, good question. Why am I preferring the partners who started to the Primate University start? I like having the flexibility of the Animal University later, so we can go something like Reptiles. But then also part of the reason is that we get rewarded for stacking unis. Part of the reason is we can just start off and get an X token. Perfect action order for that, pretty much. And yeah, Howler's not a very good animal. Hello, Justin. Hello, Piglet. Still hating hunter animals? Hell yes, we are. We hate that. That can get out of here. Having said all of this, I could definitely see it being worthwhile building our 5-size now and then just building a 1-size in Americas. Not like perfect action order, but... I mean, we definitely want to play this first seal. That's our solution to getting another worker, and we have plenty of money. It's just right next to Asia anyway. The opponent can't break in time, I don't think. The publications snap means we do want to kind of quick around. Oh my god, I really should have drawn from the deck, apparently. Just would have hit a Tarsier and a Sun Bear when we're starting with Asia Partner Zoo. Okay. Vulture scares me a little bit. Because, I mean, if that's any release day strap, get the University. If it's not a release, then it's fine. But, I mean, they have pretty clear lines towards 5 Asia. They also get an upgrade here. Depends on how good the rest of the hand is. I mean, first seals are keep a lot of the time, but definitely not always. Just there was really nothing else in the starting hand. But if I'd had like the Water Dragon and 3 good sponsors, we keep those probably. Wouldn't say we have the best start here. Mm-hmm. I think because our appeal is just so crap, we'll just start with 2 appeal for 2 more income. And I don't really see field research as being relevant for us this game. We hope that they're only playing the publications and that's it. Okay. They may trade for money. If they do trade for money, they also get an upgrade here. It's nice. The question is, if they trade for money, do I want to break before they can get the medical breakthrough? But then if I let them build, they can probably get the Tarsier and maybe the Sun Bear. They can't really take a full build action, so like I might be willing to let them. We just save some X tokens if we do a cards action and then break 3. We just give them the medical breakthrough, which I think is okay. We don't need build here either. It's not bad, like another reptile. Hello, Vincent. Not camping just yet. Hello, Bob. I haven't really looked at the stats recently. Yeah, this is kind of what I thought they would build, which is fine. Like, 1 size for a build action is okay, not amazing. And also, I'm scared of the medical. We know they definitely have things to do. I'd still say their start is better. We're kind of hoping for like 1 or 2 waves, get 2 sides, get 1 of these animals. In fact, really don't want them to get the Tarsier. Because I feel like they just want to get second uni upgrade animals and play the Tarsier for another worker. I just want to definitely deny that from them. And in fact, that could be a good line for us. We could upgrade animals, get 2 sides, just play the Sun Bear. Play Sun Bear Fur Seal. We should be able to afford that, actually. Play it from range. As long as we take, like, 4 money from this guy. Okay, definitely don't want them getting the Tarsier now. But we have an Assos action. We have a Fur Seal. That's the whole beauty of this guy. We can just spend some X tokens and get our second partner zoo. Yeah, this will be a very decent line. As long as it's not waved. If it's waved, then... And they could also, like, snap it up, or they could build... They can't really build. They could snap it up, but it feels like a bit of a waste of a snap. Okay, I mean, we can also equally just play Fur Seal Tarsier. It's not like we need to play the Sun Bear. And if they want to break before playing medical, it's also fine with me. Also means we can take probably a rep here just for another upgrade. In fact, I could see us upgrading a SOS right now. Yeah, in fact, that looks pretty good to me. We can just straight up donate immediately, get closer to this uni. And then we get another upgrade, which is going to be cards. Maybe not having sponsors a bit iffy. Hello, Mike. But we take 4 money instead of the reputation from the first seal. That's our solution for the money. So it would have been a good line just to make sure they don't have the Sun Bear. Now we know they have it. But yeah, this one size is probably not doing a whole lot for them. Okay, what do we actually want? Africa export and Africa ideas. Maybe just Europe for the discount on our next animal. Europe's a bit less appealing because we threw away the hypnosis dude already. Probably just Africa for later and for the maybe for the expert. Question is, how long can we delay cards? Because I probably do want the extra money from sponsors as well. Not, yeah, we don't care at all about the communicator, but we kind of also want to have build here, so maybe we just take the extra money for now. Oh, right, they also took the first donation with publications. What a card. Yeah, so I think the start of this round, maybe we don't have like really good money for this, but build our 2 size here, 4 size, play both of these guys, do 4 reptiles. Should be okay for money. Because we get some from herpetologist and we can take 4 money from the sections. They've built a 3 size. If that's Pilfer guy, that's gonna hurt us for money, obviously. In fact, yeah, if that's Pilfer guy, which it seems like they just get the uni. Because they have 2 primates as a project. Well, it's any monkey, which is enough. Okay, so no uni for us. Are we 1 money short? Thing is not a rush. We could also just grab Reptile Uni. Unfortunately, yeah, unfortunate about the uni. That's a good uni for them. What does this Jogatal actually do for us? Not a lot. We could also just start by grabbing 3rd uni and making it America's. Gives a discount. 3rd partner zoo. Anyways, themes like there's going to upgrade cards here, so we don't have to worry about publications value anymore. Oh wait, they're not even close to an upgrade. They already got the 2 CP one. Yeah, seeing as we're not getting the uni on 5, I'm not sure that we're going to get any unis this game. Maybe it's a bit early to make that call. We're going to play Taco, gives us good time to do cards. Or we could even... Oh, they're not. Okay. So take the expert. Expert cleverback build, probably. Get some more appeal here. I feel like we got other things to do. Like, maybe we can leave it for a couple of endgame CP. It's some appeal at the moment. It could have been worth the time to do. Well, that is a freaking early aviary. They really want the vulture or what? So let's just do our project now and snap it away or something before they play it from range. Didn't really plan on spending all these X tokens, but fine. Maybe money donation for the ×2. I don't think we're going to use this to get to 4 primates. Although, I mean, we're only 2 tags away then. I just prefer to ×2, I think. Certainly don't want them getting it. And we can play Expert on Africa and break at the same time. Okay, farm animals dies, that's good. Yeah, so what we're looking for now is our next project. And sort of next idea of getting points. We do have 4th partners who has an option, but probably have to start grabbing universities if we don't find a point source or a project to do. Which one? Can't really go wrong with either. I think we just want to see some extra cards right now, although we should put this in Africa, I think. Funny game. What do you mean our endgame's not looking good? We got Designer Zoo for 1. It's fine. If they let us, we'll play both the playgrounds at once. Ooh, zebra. Spider Monkey's fine, as long as they don't have a release. They are banking a lot of X tokens here. Now, they also don't have cards, but they are closer to upgrading it. Okay, single animal at this stage is fantastic. So they really did want that vulture. Yeah, going to be an important cards action here. Perfect. Should we... do we think they're going to scavenge this back? Nah, this is the most useless card here by far. But that tortoise is amazing. Still no, project ideas, but we'll live. If they want to break as well, I'm okay with that. That's a toughie. I guess Kawadi goes. Kind of want to play both of these. Bush Baby has to have some value. It's really just a cube unlock. It's actually not that important. It is a 2-size animal, I guess. They're probably going to snap up the Taz Devil, but then we get a good sponsor to go with what we already have. Okay, nice. We can, snap up this school tours and Maybe during the break 2 size water playground here of the 5 money. Well, might have to take that guy away first. Can still play water playground. It's just better to play it arcade. It's more income. I guess we're showing our hand. I think let's just preserve some space. So start off with like... we kind of want another animal to play, and we don't really care about rep at this stage, so maybe a Herbie. It's fine. Probably do want to start donating. Don't really have a lot of other ways to spend our money. Primatologist is like kind of on the radar, but also don't care a whole lot because like we already have one giant point bomb animal to play. Take the zebra, what? They think we really want the zebra. Okay, I mean, I'll spend an X to play 1 and 2 from display. School Tours Adventure Playground. Keep our water playground for later. Build a 3 size play tortoise. This round probably get second uni if nothing else shows up. Okay, there is a project. Interesting for both of us. Definitely considering... I think we leave the 5 size up here and we're just... It doesn't really matter if we get the Africa Cube or not. I mean, play tortoise, sell 1. Probably worth keeping that guy. Could consider doing a cards action first. I don't know if... Yeah, I think it's worth keeping instead of selling, like, immediately. Has a lot of upside if we can ever play it. Like, it's a very good point bomb for us. And money should be fine coming up. We can definitely sell the Stork. Yeah, our opponent is still kind of going for 5 Asia, but they're a bit far away at the moment. And we know their hand is not great. They have a zebra, they have... Maybe they have a hippo here or something. They also have ignore conditions. Oh, that's why they want to play the zebra, okay. Guess that gives them this project, which they can't support. So this gets them basically even on point. Where does the monkey fit? Up here. We got a 5 size in Asia. It's 4 points. It stops. It's like barely worth playing the llama. I guess it is still, but not super excited about that. Guessing quarantine lab and something. I think for us, just science 2 rep, upgrade cards. if they're not planning on breaking anytime soon, we can still grab Last Partner Zoo or the primate breeding. That's true. I kind of wanted to leave it there just in case we got an Africa animal, but probably not that important. Anyway, still have a decent-ish point lead. This will be another important cards action. They get Explorer, which means we may have to break, but I'd prefer not to. If we find any sort of small primate, then we're in business for finishing. Does aquarium fit anywhere? I guess not. And yeah, I mean, we could still take the primatologists. But I think I'd rather greed trying to play it from range or something. Well, probably don't need animals very high. Explorer's going to change the dynamics of this break. For example, if they're about to get in like 20 money, I probably need to break here. The problem is I don't really have much to do after the break. It would let us get the breeding program, which is nice. Still do want to find time for the water playground, but might have to wait. Yeah, I feel like we do need to break here though. The problem is if they have like a point bomb animal or two, if they have something like a giant panda, then they could be... Oh, they still have a sun bear. They could totally have a giant panda to go with that, in which case they're finishing pretty quickly. Hobby management or Tamarin? The question of which is actually more important. Probably the Tamarin to make Big Nose playable. And then we don't need the Clever just yet. Oh, Moose. Okay, so Big Nose Tamarin into one of these two projects if we can. Or we could start with a project, I guess, as well. Africa primates long gone. Bush baby's gone a long time ago. I'm a bit concerned they can end quickly here. In fact, I think the... Okay, Boa's actually painful. That's actually super painful. I think we are going to have to start with the projects into X tokens to be able to afford the 5 size. It's not even across yet. Yeah, I'm not convinced we have time for breeding, but we might not have a choice if that's our last project. Still have Sun Bear. They might also have an eagle or two, which would be bad news. Especially if they have a Golden Eagle, they get Quarantine Lab endgame, they still have Tech Institute. We don't even have school tours yet. Our endgames are not looking good. Could also just try to play the macaque, but I mean, if they have a panda, they wouldn't bother. Just want to know what project they have. Oh, they have the... Okay, they... doesn't really work for them. That's a bit more slightly annoying. And now our move is probably like... Have to go 4th partner zoo here. Have to somehow get an X token and also get double pilfered, which we're pretty much forced to give money. Which is going to affect the playability of these two. Well, I think we take one of our definite scoring moves. And then we got a lot of questions. I think they are going to put the project out there for us, but I also think that it's going to finish before we can really set everything up. Only now grabbing 2 size. So yeah, that's the problem though, that's for the Sunbear. If I was them, I'd just go break 9 because they know they have Sunbear and probably 5 Asia coming up. I mean, they're definitely not going to take Europe. Does it feel like the servers have just died again? I think it was a nice commentary, Tabiko. Okay. Probably a bit saved. We're back. We'll be back in 10. Why do I not believe that? What do we do now, people? I'm pretty sure it does work like that. I'm definitely not going to kick him, but I'm probably going to abandon him because I also don't want to get kicked if it does come back. I don't know about exciting end. I say this is a... With that constriction and the pilfer, like, the fact they also took the project, say, unlikely to win. Pretty sure that it's sitting on a sun bear and possibly an eagle. I'm not even sure if I could abandon now if I wanted to because the servers are just cooked. That's the thing I don't want to risk either. Like, yes, I should get Elo back if I am kicked, but also they might just not, and then you have to go through the appeal process, and that's not guaranteed to get it back. So constriction, the opponent has to be higher than you. Hypnosis and pilfer, they have to be equal or higher. No game 6 today. We might not even get 5 games today. I don't know how bad the servers are going to be. Like, they are dead. Yeah, exactly. No game 2 today. Kind of what it seems like. I mean, they're just at a complete halt right now, no moves. It doesn't really feel like it, does it? Yeah, at the same, it's kind of nice playing at this time though, because you pretty much have no risk of losing rating. Like, it's a bit like a cheat code, because if the servers go down, then you just don't lose anything. It's the newest game on BGA. Look at the servers. Now it seems like we are back. Yeah, I mean, if I'm them, I'm just breaking 9 here. So we got to set up for the fact that they are going to break 9. I mean, they can't do another project. So, like, if I was them, I'd break 9. Which means I think we just got to do our scoring move here, which is maybe... We got a project, so I think we just play this. Let's get cards out of the way and just fully expect them to break. But I think we're only going to get one move after the break, which is, well, build in animals. See if they have another Asia tag or not. But, I mean, if this game finishes, I'm not getting any rating. I mean, I'm actually losing a lot of rating. That could be the best project to have. I mean, I know I could abandon here. There's nothing to have faith in. It's just like a completely lost position. Like there's no coming back from this. Unfortunate karma doesn't exist though. Hmm. Uh, Now let's see a penalty cancelled. No. I don't know. Just take snapping for the Sunbear, maybe. Let him have the Tarsier. Not go a Sos upgrade. Especially after they take the first donation. Can't really point to literally any mistakes they made, I would say. Like, if they play like that, I don't know how I can beat them. If they make no mistakes and they get better cards, I just don't think I can beat them. Kind of sucks though, doesn't it? I've had massive connection issues today, yeah. It's like just the start with Tech Institute. Tech really gives them like all the tempo in the world to do anything they want. And Sunbear gives them tempo late. They live the whole game without 2 size bonus. I mean, they just upgraded build. I really don't think I could have done anything differently that game. Better to play Big Nose instead of the Tortoise, but like, I didn't have a way to play the Big Nose until we got the Tamarin. Playing the Primatologist was definitely not the answer, I think. Also massive for them to get the uni first. So, I mean, maybe I should have just, yeah, maybe the move was breaking so they don't get medical because it did help them get the uni on 5. They didn't really have a way to get that apart from that. It means we don't get the Tarsier or the Sunbear, I think, though, unless we take snapping. I think we want to do Africa with a uni start, maybe. Research do definitely suggest uni start. Publications does as well. Orcas kind of makes me want to start Sanimal Uni just to play it. Like, it is worth it. I hear the vote. Well, 60% of you got sucked in. What do we keep instead? Tortoise plus... it's this map. On this map, you start with an extra person sponsor. And now I think we're just starting Science 2 rep to get this Explorer. Two sponsors. Well, it's kind of funny because a billion sponsors came after that. But given we had sponsors, we were like, I'm not going to say that's a mistake either. They get a Tarsier, which is playable. Now, do we think they have a Zoo School or not? If they have a Zoo School, they get Explorer. If they don't, I have better action order playing Hydrologist now, which I think I want to risk. If they have a Zoo School, then incredibly unlucky. Like, what am I going to do against that? Might sell the Orcas. We have Sunbathing, so probably don't need to commit to selling. Literally the only thing that would take it away, right? Okay, we knew about Export in Asia, but that doesn't get them. That's cute. Try to dig it away. Yep, that's a nice try. Nearly misclicked. Yeah, I would prefer to do a cards action before, but we might not have that luxury with them having a Tarsier. Oh, no, we should have time. They still have to build. We can do cards, build a one size, whatever, play both their animals. Yeah, I mean, we sunbathe 3. We get rid of, we're still going to keep 3 cards, so it's fine to keep this, I think. If we find something better, we can sell it. Okay, Orcas just became a lot more playable. But what the hell do you keep? Really want to keep the Hawkfish. But I also want to keep the 3 sponsors. Whoa. Okay, that's... Oh, that's timeout worthy. I'm sorry, that's, how could you suggest such a thing? Zeffy, we don't sell publications on this channel. I think we are selling the. It's a pretty good rhino as well. This is quite the dilemma. They are most likely going to break. I think Orcus has a lot of value here with the Hawkfish, so... How do we play Orcus without publications, though? Is it just an Explorer cell? Is that actually madness? Or do we just try to keep the Orcus for later and sell the Hawkfish anyway? Just go 3 sponsor keep. That's probably fine. I don't mind grabbing a Sea Animal Uni. I mean, hopefully we can get the Sea Animal tag easily enough. Not necessarily. It is, but also, I mean, that's sold a Rhino that's extremely project relevant. Snapping for a baboon rock? Sure, I will. We have a lot of sponsors, and... whatever. Not again. I just want you to go away. I don't want to see you again. So they... well, they could have a primate management plan. That'd be bad news. Well, I think if it were for a vote between all the 800s, I'd get outvoted pretty hard. But I'm a lot higher in publications than they are. I guess we're starting with Explorer and take a big cards action coming up. We can use Sunbathing Power. Science Tirap, eat a boa, fine. There's Zoo School. Not bad, actually. Not bad. Wait, why do you want to pilfer so badly? We haven't played an animal yet. I think we're going, maybe a petting zoo. Well, it's very awkward without animals upgraded, but I guess we can get upgraded next move with the foreign, so I kind of like a petting zoo here. Please play a sponsor. I want this round to go longer so badly. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, petting zoo over the... oh, this is so good if we get the horse. They can't deny it that easily. Oh, and another one? Okay, petting zoo over the rep. We sunbathe the card to get foreign played. Maybe the Orcas now. We have less use for the rep with our foreign. This is incredibly good. We just get foreign into upgrade animals into horse, pig, second worker, 8 rep. Oh, there's no denying this now. And then we get pilfered and we still live with that. We definitely do not give a card because they might get publications. Why not in reverse order? Which reverse order is that? Like, do sponsors then build? I think it's just better to have the X token. We'd have to spend an X to play the sponsor, and then it's just less flexibility coming up. Okay, they can't afford a Sun Bear from range. That would be ludicrous. Yeah, they want a pilfer. Fine, go for it. Oh, we get another sponsor here. And we can go second uni upgrade card. You might say hand size would make sense, but I think we just double down on the science here. Also makes field research playable. They can break in 2 moves, but we can still play 2 sponsors coming up with our sunbathing. So I think we just open with double science. We can decide on the animal later. Definitely just want to get all the research icons. Now we can sunbathe expert enlarge to play maybe adventure playground and arcade. Or I guess we could play Baboon Rock. I don't think they have a project. It's a cute idea as well. Well, they're going to put it in range for us. Wait, what? No. I think if you take the Asia Partner Zoo, you don't discard the Sun Bear, but I feel like they're scared of it because we just upgraded our cards. Our field research is incredible for us. And we can probably just secure our 3rd petting zoo. I think it's going to be better than anything else. Then arcade should give us more income. Yeah, if we bridge this little gap, then we can fit Baboon Rock up here later. A vet for us as well. I don't think we can sort of expect a science museum to appear. Like, if it does, it's still good. But I don't think we can save our science tags for that possibility. Like, may or may not happen. Herpetologist. I mean, I am quite happy playing sponsors here. Very happy, in fact. We nearly have a 5 CP line with our Zoo School as well. Okay, what do we think about drawing cards to get stuff to sunbathe? It makes the break a little bit closer, but also extra money. Ooh. Bit ridiculous at this point. Just don't want them to get the vet. Yeah, we can spend an X to play 1 and 2 even. Draw up the emu. Not something I'd really considered. With them getting the clever here, we'll just play 2 sponsors before they can break. I expect they'll probably do a cards action first anyway, but then we could play another sponsor. Probably going a bit berserk at like how many of these we're playing. If they do cards, we could just play vet or play publications either. Yeah, let's break. Now we got a tough decision. Oh, it's time for this to go for sure. I feel like we can probably live without vet as well. There's a few threats here, so kind of like going for 2 Australia as our next project. I feel like we're okay for sponsors, but I'm also kind of concerned about the sponsorship primates. Start with Australia Partners and just get moving on to Australia. Build a 1 size, play 1 and 2. It's possible the primate should have been dropped, but Baboon Rock's a good card and it's still project relevant. Probably has a higher payoff. I mean, this could just be a 1 size. Yeah, maybe we'll just get closer to the shark attacks. But Baboon Rock wants to live up here. Yeah, I mean, we could have got rid of the petting zoo, but I have a feeling that, like they're going to snap it away from us anyway. Maybe not. I mean, they might remember that we have the guinea pig. But I think the payoff is too high to get rid of it. True, it could fit in the shark attack. I mean, we're flexible with where we can place it. Could eat a nice emu here. And we're not going to pouch anything. Native Seabirds definitely suggest they're not breaking right now. I think we'll go the X to go for the shark attack, and then I kind of like 2 sides to pick up the wombat as long as we don't put it in range for them. That would be... I guess we're literally putting it in range for them if we do that. So maybe not. Could definitely take snapping. Extra card in the hand size is pretty nice, but we're about to use a cards action. Probably don't mind the idea of Shark attacking and leaving the Baboon Rock space open and not giving them the Wombat. And pretty much whatever. Leave a 4 size up here or just like this. Ah, damn it. Screw you, waves. Alright, they kind of want to play their Seabirds first. Oh, I don't know, I'd probably just play the Wombat. Conference? Probably worth denying it, but I don't think we'd ever play it ourselves. What we know is we definitely want the Wombat. I don't think they have any intentions of going for Australia, so I'm not too worried about it. That could definitely get played. In fact, don't hate the idea of looking at playing it really soon. Well, we didn't do the pouch for the Taz Devil, and we have one pouch coming up with the Wombat, but after that, not really any pouches in sight. I kind of want to play Mr. Baboon Rock first to eat the rock. I think we're just in a very comfortable position. We don't really have a next project coming up at this stage. I mean, we have Africa release, which is enough for the partner zoo. They don't have snapping. They can't get 2 size easily. Is there any world where we just pick up the triggerfish here? Or we just X back and just play single animal to get the expert on Oz? Maybe we just play the Wombat. Okay, kind of seems like they already have a release for that guy. We could just play both. I mean, no, we can't. We don't have the enclosures. Could just pouch the Waza special. Probably don't need it at this stage of the game. I think that makes enough sense. Like, we get 2 points for pouching it, then we're still free to play other animals later. Though that's also a good shoe bill. They still can't get it easily. If they don't break here, we can play the expert on Oz. I'm guessing this is going to be an aquarium. They have 2 cards in hand. One of them is the triggerfish. Yeah, but like, do we actually want to? I don't think we do. Do we actually want to play the llama? It's 14 money for 4 appeal. I feel like looking back at last game, probably a mistake there as well was playing the llama. They gave us nothing. If I had Wilds, especially on small played, sure. What did they just do? Played federal grants, traded. I mean, they really want the partner zoo. Can they shoe build to get? They don't have any enclosures, but they could shoe build to get it. I mean, we're close to shoe building to get it. Should we just do a cards action and just force them to break? If they don't break, we just play expert on Oz. It's a pretty stupid cards action though, because we. No, I think we just play expert on Oz and not pouch. I mean, we know what their one card is. I mean, they might take a cards action for the shoe bill. I should have taken a cards action. Yeah, okay, that was silly. I'm not sure there's a way that we can force them to break. We have a sea turtle tank spot, I guess. We could just build a 3 size here or something. Pick up the Langa, maybe. Ooh. I think we can live. I guess the thing we have to be aware of is if they do get this partner zoo, then we probably want to break before they get another worker. I disagree. I think it's pretty good for both of us. Like, that's a third partner zoo and a worker for them. It's also second for us, which is just an Assos upgrade, which is, given how rich we are, some donations. Oh yeah, I mean, if there's a break here, which I think they probably made a mistake playing this, because that's just sort of killed them for break chicken. Yeah, we just start off to get the partner zoo for sure. Now they're pretty much forced to break. I mean, they could play the primatologist, I guess, by trading. We could also play at this move by selling, or by discarding one of these cards. Let's see what they do. Let's see if they play the primatologist. I guess we still have another backup move of like playing the sea turtle tank. Was not a very good start. I'm wondering if there's any world where we get our rating back for the servers being down, but probably not. They can't place the sea turtle tank, but it doesn't even matter if they can or not. It's still like barely a break chicken. I don't know why they're fighting so hard for it, to be honest. I don't know why we're like playing a sea turtle tank here for no reason either, but maybe it's a mistake because it gives them money. But now we can like play the Dusky Leaf as well. I guess they can play Mr. Shoebill. I don't know. I'm not even convinced that this matters at all. It's just making it a 40 turn game for pretty much no reason. No, I've had a really bad start to the stream. Yeah, this game doesn't matter. Yeah, as Tony said. I'm not talking to you. Science Museum can still give us some points, I guess. I feel like we just take worker here for the sponsor. But like, still doesn't matter. It'd be nice to get the Africa Partner Zoo so we can play the zebra and the Dusky Leaf, but still whatever. In fact, they're probably just going to play both now. We got the Spurs for tomorrow. I think I'll get up and watch it. But I'm going to be pretty tired after streaming. Yeah, it is. It's the finals. It's the best of 7 is what I said. You think they play 7 games of basketball in one day? What? Dear God, woman.
So they do so many troubles, like they're freaking walking it.
Pretty good clownfish for them as well. It's not a very good release here. We said work, but it might just be X tokens. Can we even... No, we're not going to find a better endgame than this, so... We also don't need the money, so what's the point either way? I follow the NBA. I wouldn't say I'm a massive fan. I was interested because I had a fantasy team. Play migration. Guess it makes sense before releasing. Oh, but how quickly are we finishing again? Also kind of wanted to play it with the Science Museum. I don't know, we're playing 1-2 animals into Science Museum into a last uni or something. 7, 14, 89. Still don't think they can break in time, which means we still have a fairly sizable point lead. They're probably not interested in breaking. They're just going to play like the zebra into... No, I don't think we're playing a moose here. I think we're just going to play these two animals. Haven't... Poor use of pouching though, really poor use. Jesus Christ, man. How scary is it if they play zebra into break 9? Kind of run out of things to do. They still have like barely any enclosures. We know they don't have a sun bear. They have Africa 4. We have a maxed out endgame, but I guess neither of us really have endgames. They have federal grants. We have Hydra. Fill map line. Someone... Oh. Oh, I see. I don't think we pouched though. I think the line you guys are missing is there's going to be a sponsor here. I mean, seems they're not breaking now. We still just cross this round with our last uni, and I guess map fills lack of better things to do. But if we find an animal, we could also play that. What do we think? Bird to hit a lesser bird of paradise? Can't really find a different tag for explorer. Can't take primate for baboon rock. They still don't really have any line for crossing or getting more points, so we're taking it slow here. What did I say? You guys don't know the deck like I do. Oh dear. Exactly, Bob. Yeah, I mean, there's no threat. We could totally double Pavilion and still win. If we wanted to, we could build a 2-size and look to play this Rock Python. Like, they can't break in time. They can't do anything. Raccoon is better last animal. Is it? Is it? I mean, I guess there's 2 more Explorer points, but it seems like it's the same points as Bird. I considered a Cobra's a possibility. If they pull out a medical breakthrough, we're still fine. We still have 2 pavilions for the win. It's not a losable position from this spot. Also, we have quarantine lab. Thankfully, no server issues that game though, so I think we're back up and running. And just sneaking back into first. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, I think we're fine. Our opponent's 1500. They must have picked something good to not pick sunbathing sponsors. They took marketing. Again, we are being blessed today. I think 1, 2, and 3 are pretty instant keeps, and then I feel like we want to start with a Sea Animal University. Keep a rock mono just because. I don't think we really need to keep another sponsor to sunbathe. Hello, got golf. Yeah. I feel like them releasing new games every couple of days, it just feels a bit pointless. I don't know why they do it. Nice. Go straight into a publications play. I know, like, I mean, the big games make sense, but I don't understand why they release, like, this little crappy trick-taking game that 3 people are going to play when it comes out and then no one ever plays again. Like, it doesn't give them anything. It's a number so they can say, we have 1,200 different games. Just don't get the point. Well, I mean, no one can compete with it already. They don't need a 300th trick-taking game. I haven't played Skull King, but from what I'm reading, yeah, it's one of those games. Unknown why our opponent X'd back cards. Played a Geo, which is good. Very nice as well. Now it's a bit trickier. Do we want to start with a big aquarium or do we want to start with a 2 size that will eventually become bigger? We probably don't have time to... So I think we should definitely build over the marketing, but maybe for something like the foreign. And we could just play 1 size, play conference, make it a 2 size, play wombat, make it a 3 size. Pouch the rock monitor. I guess the rock monitor is kind of interesting for species, but also at the same time it's not. Yeah, that's also the kind of thing. The more games they release, the more they're just taking away from their own games. It's like it's cannibalism. You find less people playing For Sale because they're playing Skull King or whatever your example wants to be. The hell is this all about? I think we just play vet next move into maybe a cards action. Let's not care about that pelican. Let's get Mr. Octopus. Okay, they are going for an early species. Might be an important taper for us. Okay, but they don't have enough money to play that. I mean, if I'm gonna guess, it's a Duke or a Crocodile or something. They'd have to give me a... They were polite. The reason I'm okay doing this is because I think I'm fairly comfortably winning this game, but also they're only 1500, so we're going to get +1 or 2 max. And it means you guys get a 6th game. How about that, everyone? Although if I match up against them, I'm going to be pretty pissed that they lied to me. Okay, they did not lie as far as we know. I don't think so. I mean, if it was a random with a higher rating, yeah, I'd totally do that. But I've played this person a couple of times in the last few weeks, I think. So I'm inclined to believe them here. Normally I would not. But the fact that I've played full matches with them and won comfortably before, I think I believe them. 7th? No. We're still going for only 5 complete games. Snapping cards just doesn't exist to me. Someone can check if they're playing a game right now. I don't think they are. 1, 2. Triple continent projects. And only a matching elephant. It's probably keepable. But I think we want to start Sea Animal University. Slam down a large aquarium, Sea Animal University. The only other keeping a bird management is kind of stupid. We just keep this to Sunbathe, I think. Diversity looks okay. Underwater tunnel looks okay, but that's much later. Definitely not snappable, either of them. They're not? Yeah, I believe them. I think the problem is if you make the forfeit button available earlier, it just opens up to a lot of abuse. I mean, people can already quit games, but then their karma drops with it. I feel like if you just resign from 1% complete, people just match up against their friend and just resign. Like a super easy way to get max points. And at least if people quit, the winner doesn't get max points. So I do like that you can't resign before. Don't you take... Oh my god. Are they really gonna... We do have to be worried about the double pilfer. Oops. I just wanna... I believe they're high rated, like 500-ish. They are pretty good. I guess we just do cards and see if we find anything interesting. Could be jumping. Okay, P fell. I don't know why they'd do it in that order though. Oh. Okay, we're not about to get native farm animals. I guess we're going clownfish into break 5 cell expert. And the question is, what are we keeping during the break? Definitely the project. What about the other project? You know what? I agree with that. He would definitely X back cards there. He would never give me the break like this. No, you know what? He'd just have a sponsor to play and he'd just play it. Looks like a really decent penguin. I'm not sure about the elephant. I feel like with how difficult the projects are, I'd just rather have a speculative project than a speculative animal. Monkey Park, Primatologist, Mandrill. Europe release could be worth considering. I could also see a world where we take snapping for it, because we don't need 2 size with this animal, we don't need 2 size with this animal, we don't need 2 size for anything. We're also about to get a sea animal, so let's see what we get, and then we can decide if we want to play this Wolverine or not. But snapping, I think, makes sense. We could also just snap the underwater tunnel. Now snapping the underwater tunnel kind of looks a bit better for us, though we do want to upgrade animals first. But this would be good for later. Now we kind of need the space. Yeah, we just found our point bomb. So I think we're good. I mean, there's no chance in hell they take the Wolverine, right? They might take one of the monkey combos. In fact, that makes quite a bit of sense. I feel like we just build a 3 size. But the problem is then the Wolverine dies during the break. Do we want that? No. But they want that primatologist. Okay. I think we just... Let's build a 3 for now. Not really good positioning. But we're kind of also looking for sea animals to glide. I'm comfortable drawing 3 now and then looking to glide. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's bad news. Oh no. How snappable is that? That's like such bad news. I don't think I can let him have that. The Mandra's also a problem, and it killed the Wolverine. But I mean, they're just gonna take it. Dude, that is such bad news. They want to totally build now as well. Look at these guys coming up. Oh my god. Why would you do this to me? Look at how good that card's action would have been. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, maybe one size would have been the better solution there. Alright, well, I think the Penguin's getting glided away. Question is, do we want to play the Primatologist? Because this dude is going to give us a lot of money coming up. Like, a significant amount of money, I think, is worth playing. We can play the Ray, glide the Penguin. Okay, and if they're playing a jumping animal, probably okay with a break happening soon. Still a good position to be in with these two. Like, they can't deny them. And this is just incredible reef value for us. But I mean, they have a Monkey Park and they have Primate University still available. But we have the power of reef. Oh, that's a good call. Okay, we can even play Tunnel next move if we wanted to. Do I want to give him time to... Jesus Christ. Okay, are they going to play their Monkey Park this move? Do we actually want to build a one size to get the Triggerfish? And then we could play Underwater Tunnel while selling that guy for money? Triggerfish, I think, is better than a Surgeon Fish. Both are pretty damn good, though. Yeah, I mean, we know their hand. They probably want to play the Monkey Park. Nope. No, no, they're not. Piglet, don't say that. If that's the case, you know what we have to do. That would be incredibly disappointing. Wait, what? They have snapping? Oh. It's playable. We have a 3 size doing nothing. Oh, release, I guess. Yeah, I should have done that. That's fine. They're coming up. We just want to grab Uni here for sure. Get cards upgraded. Feels like they didn't leave for very long. Okay, opponent takes worker. That's just going to match our worker. I think we should start off with a cards action. If we find another sponsor, we could potentially play it with the tunnel. Okay, that's releasable. Hmm. Damn, we're one X token short of playing both. I mean, I feel like we just want to play this. All these are so good. Cougar? We can afford 1 and 2 next into release the seahorse. Seems fine. We can also maybe pouch the expedition. We don't really need to play that. Ugh. Well, okay, do we want to double constrict their animals and cars? Because that also looks like a good move for us, but kind of want the X token as well. I think we just Venom. Venom's probably more annoying, and we get the X token. Glide with the seahorse? Not quite. I mean, we can pouch it, which is kind of like a glide. Yeah, it's crazy reef value. I feel like we still don't need 2 size. We just take 5 money and like build a small aquarium here, just over the X token. Siberian tiger? Jesus. What is their hand right now? Macaque plus Mandrill? Like, is that their entire hand? No, I'm not sure I've had that happen. We can just live without 2 sides for ages. Style points free up the tunnel. Yeah, we could probably do with an adapt though. Okay. How the hell is this game still close? We should be wrecking face. Maybe that's a better position touching rock. Our map is so open. We're getting close to 100 points. We don't even need the space. Oh, monkey pot. Okay, so last card in the hand is a mandrill. That has to be the last known card in their hand, right? Just mandrill. That is some sick positioning though. Got to give him credit for that. What the actual hell is happening? Thank God they didn't get that either. That's ridiculous. This is just actually absurd. I mean, we're obviously keeping both the reef animals. Are we keeping a random Africa release and not the ostrich? It's a good point about this as well. Do we get it though? I mean, we can with the 3rd uni right now. They still have to build for their mandrill. They certainly don't have a project to do. But would I just prefer the snapping? Would I just prefer the project? Like, maybe actually. I feel like we're still not struggling to get points from animals. At the same time, a triggerfish release is just a terrible waste of time. I can see the value in keeping it, because also a handy Asia tag, and for God's sake. Okay, we don't have to worry about you, but you, now I regret not keeping the release. And now we almost certainly want to get an Africa partner zoo. Wait, they still go for it? Well, I mean, they're probably going to upgrade a SOS just for the partner zoo, but is it really that good for them? There's also a marine biologist here, just because. Oh dear. It's got to be a bait, right? Chameleon actually playable, so we could go 1, 2 for Asia. But I think I'd rather play both the reef animals and build a 5 size for the elephant. Just sort of set up the end game. Looks like a decent time to constrict their animals as well, because that's the upgrade they're neglecting. Well, I guess they're only playing the mandrill, it doesn't really affect them. Yeah, we got hella reef value. Oh, no, there's no more glide coming. The power of reef. And all these extra cards will be useful. It's so ridiculous how much value. Reef is so busted, it's actually ridiculous. Obviously, this is probably the best combo I've ever gotten from Reef, but it's still just ridiculous. This is not even just better, it's just crap. It's Africa as well. That's so dumb. Yeah, I think it's too expensive. I think that's the bait. Oh my god, I really wish I kept that release. We don't need more card draw. We just want to get Africa partners who build a 5 size, get out of this round. Just absurd. We need a lot of money. There comes Mr. Mandrill. Well, that helps with the money a lot. Yeah, right, of course, we're just going to naturally hit another fish. I believe it. But we are close to finishing the game now. We're very close. We have pretty much all the pieces of the puzzle that we need. Let's go here for the money. Oh, we don't have 2 size, but yeah, does the rep matter too much? No. Yeah, it's been well worth playing the primatologist. 100% worth. We want 57 money. We get it easily from break 5. Do we want to just save the X tokens or just break a bit more and get more money? We can spend at least one because we're about to get another one. It's got to be very close to crossing into. I haven't calculated exactly, but it's close. We don't have 5 Africa, that's the thing. That'll hurt our points. Unless we find a 5th tag here. I don't particularly want to build for the Secretary Bird and play it. If we could find like a one-size Africa animal. Please don't. On their side, they are most likely going to map fill. They still have another primate. It's just projects they don't have. They have 2 Americas, I guess, but they just did a massive cards action. They could have good cards left in hand. I'm thinking we're not determination here. I think we're just migration. A cowfish. It'd be nice. Well, let's play the elephant and see what random card draw we get. But we probably play the Taz Devil and just take like 12 money for the panda. Yeah, cowfish would be... I mean, if it's cowfish, we'll never get this lucky again. See the random card, then choose the end games. Okay, if you insist. Explorer might be a better option than 12 money. Determination play Explorer. We're still very close to crossing into. I know, Bob. Unfortunately, I couldn't quite... You know, I've just been unlucky this game. I couldn't quite get that animal. Sometimes it goes like that. If they have Big Nose, I'll give them a chance of winning. They don't have animals upgrades, so they still can't even play Mr. Big Nose. But they are going to pill for us. I have to keep that in mind as well. $16. We don't quite have the cross. Hello, Danny. Thank you very much. Well done on the first game, Danny. It was very well played. The server issues were annoying, but I can't deny it was really well played on your side. I think I was saying during the stream, you can rewatch it, but I don't think there were any like mistakes with your gameplay there. I don't want to use everything too early, but I think we do have a clear cross, which is involving Aquarium Explorer. So I think if we can cross in 2, it's pretty safe. But also Aquarium can't quite fit. Explorer plus Panda is not quite enough either. Reconstruction, 2 points that we need. Is that a reconstruction angle? It doesn't work because of the stupid pilfer that we're about to get hit with. So maybe we just have to be less stupid here and just take worker and get ready to do another project. This is some points for us. We can just manually play Explorer into Yeah, it was. They fill map with wilds on. If they had more money, I would be more scared. They also only have 2 cards in hand. Wait. Just got the one size back to play that, but yeah, we don't have a lot of money, do we? Don't have enough money. Or is this just to upgrade animals? I guess Primatolas makes sense. They just gave us still not quite enough money to play. I mean, I think our best line is still to end. Our end games are just unbelievably good. There's no way they can beat that anyway. Just single animal, finish the damn game. We have 2 maxed out end games that they can't do anything about. So like, had to think a bit for that one, but those are 2 good wins to get some of the rating back. That's an insane game, though. Like, it's kind of crazy to say they lent a bit too much into monkeys, but this reef is just, yeah, ridiculous. When I first started playing Marine Worlds, this was the game that I was scared of happening like every second game because they just give way too much value. Manta Ray alone must have given 4 or 5 CP, I think. Clownfish gave 2 appeal for every reef animal we played. Just, yeah, absolutely absurd. I didn't realize 2-2-2-2 was our goal. Yeah, Primatol just definitely helps with the money. We needed that money. Yes, but I also do have a video about the settings. It's the most recent video on the channel. It's called Ark Nova Settings. And then it goes over animation speed, which is the main one. That comes a bit later in the video, but also goes up settings, how to queue for games and play with the settings you like, things like that. Why is it? Pretty much when you see one, you see the other. I think you just still have to take money, but I'm still really scared of marketing sponsors. I think I don't want to pass hire worker to the marketing sponsors player. In fact, if they're pushing the break, this could be a good use for us to spend our workers. Yeah, I mean, it's most recent, but it's not that recent. Are we doing the thing again? I mean, this is just a species 5 angle, I think. Debatable, though. I mean, we have 1, 2 that we definitely want to play. 1, 2, 3, 4 that we definitely want to play. Do we keep a sheep or do we just go random uni to get to 5? Because I kind of do want to greed playing the Sea Animal University, but then it makes it very awkward to get 5. Maybe it's just better if we start like Primate University or something. Yep, okay, but then what else are we keeping? It doesn't... Yeah, now I kind of want to start rep to get the science library. Okay, I think we can win species 5 without an animal university. Like, we have the tags. And now if we get the science library, that's the game winner. If they snap it up here, we just break 5, I think. We could start, if we break 5, then they spend their worker. We build large aquarium, play native lizards for 3. Okay, but if they give us library, we're also happy. They get a dumb jellyfish. Yes. So I think we just start with the petting zoo then. Yeah, positioning like this is probably fine. I mean, definitely want the card draw. Zoo School also looks okay down here. Also, we're going to use our pick me up now, game 4. Size 2 rep unit is just very flexible. In this case, we just want anything to get us a reputation to get the science library. And yeah, in this case, when we have money sponsors, science library is 100% better. Even without money sponsors, science library is 100 times better than the Eagle here. The only reason you might consider the Eagle better is if you had Birds as a project, Americas as a project, and a low mountain range in hand, and even then I think it's debatable. Yeah, science library is just... Panda thinks it's the best card in the game. I wouldn't quite go that far, but it's definitely up there. But I think we've had different starts. What did we start with game 1 and 2? I feel like we didn't start Science Tier up in all those games. In fact, I think game 1 we started with Asia Partner Zoo. That was for Asia 2 project. And this game I was looking at starting Animal University, but then because we saw the Science Library, we sort of switched to that plan, which I think has a much better payoff for the long term. They haven't played a sponsor yet. They might trade for the Zoo School. Bit awkward. I kind of want to build again. I also want to get animals at 5 to play 2 animals. Like, should I just take a cards action here? But I don't want to lose any of this hand is the other thing, though. Might just X back cards first. Because we have everything we need in our hand to get species 5. Okay, that's fine. We can build again, play Hawkfish. Hawkfish sheep. If we build the pavilion up here, then we can get 1, 2, 3, 4 from native lizards. We could also build a pavilion around here and then 2 sides to play lizards next round. Exactly, it's no publications. We could also just play, yeah, I think maybe playing lizards manually is better. We still have enough money to build a 1 size for this raccoon. I guess we could do that as well. Yeah, in fact, we have plenty of time. We can build our 1 size for the raccoon, then spend the next to play lizards. This is a worth action order, but +2 appeal move. I wouldn't worry too much about what the stats say. I think marketing is, for me, a very clear second best card. I don't think it's really close between the others. Between that and the others. So did they trade for Zoo School and then not play it? I guess they actually couldn't. But still know they have that in their hand. They still can't play it. Doesn't fit anywhere on this map. They can go for the Expert and Herbies, but like we already have Species 5 locked up. You can just do a cards action here. Okay, well, if it keeps giving him sponsors like a Primatolus, maybe we don't have it locked up at all. That's quite nice. They're going to trade for this, aren't they? But they don't have an enclosure, so I think we can just not worry too much. It's just break 3, play our Raccoon, live happily ever after. And if they spend 2 X's here, it's fine. To trade for a Primatologist, it doesn't matter. Next pack is so... It's not a bad call either. That could encourage them to break. But I don't mind breaking either here. The extra money's nice. We'd actually have enough to afford Raccoon and Guinea Pig, but I don't know that we need to play this immediately. Yeah, that's actually a much better move. I'm disappointed I didn't see that. It's too late to do it now. It's actually a much better move. Now we're kind of forced to break because they could definitely play Primatologist into a bear, and we just want to play our bear first. Well, if you have an eagle, it's a bit of a different story. Yeah, so I mean, we just lost an X token, or we just lost some tempo playing a second animal. Still not convinced we need to play this right now, because there is some value just having money stocked up. You about to play a Kawadi? You about to play a Kawadi and then trade for this Primatologist? Oh god, imagine if they had... Okay, they don't have that much money. They could have like a shark and a... Nah, that wouldn't even work. If they polar bear exhibit over marketing, that would be insane. That would be crazy. Okay, just Dusky Leaf for 2 Asia. It's fine. Yeah, I think let's just save the X token. What do we want here, though? 3 card draw. Also, some value getting rid of another card from our hand. Taking 2 sides. Don't have to be worried about any constriction or anything. Alright. I think we are going to waste an X token here. Most likely 2 sides. I think hard to go wrong with 3 cards. Small animal endgame actually looks not too bad here. Oh, and actually, good call on the project. No reason to really do Asia 2 when they could go for 4 later, but they can never improve species. I think that's a good call. We want our card draws and then we can decide on the upgrade, although it's most likely going to be sponsors. It's still going to be sponsors because that guy is not getting played anytime soon. That would be a good 5 size for him though. I don't know that he's getting played. There's a possibility we're playing an expert on Europe over the 5 money. It's a very strong possibility that it's breaking. Do I want to just break for a handful of money? No, because that saves some X tokens, so no. I could see us spending an X to play expert on Europe. I think just activating the money sponsor is worth enough here. And the one size we can actually use. Because I don't hate the idea of playing like the Agama and the Rock Python. Good one, Rat Pong. But you can't say this is a cooked map. This map is looking pretty nice. We have our 1/5 size down here, and that's about it. We have our reptile house spot up here. Game's a little bit in the balance though. Like I feel like our point lead is good enough right now, but we don't have a next project like them. They have Asia coming up and they have Sea Animals. We don't really have a path to anything. But they only have 2 cards in hand now. And then I think for our enclosure here, we actually have so much money. I just want to get access to this 5 size now. Let's build it for the first seal. But start off with a cards action for sure. But actually that good. The only argument you'd say is we can leave some CP for it, but it gives them money and it's basically giving us 3 appeal, 4 appeal, no, 3 appeal. 3 appeal, they get money, we might get 1 CP. I don't think that's worth the time. Herpetologist looks nice though. Definitely want to grab, we could grab hand size uni here into upgrade animals after we build our 5 size. And then our worker, if we still get to spend the second worker, definitely grabbing Asia. Although 2 aquatics a possibility as well with the first seal. Then we could potentially upgrade animals here into an Assos upgrade to get this partner zoo. Do 2 aquatic donate to get to 8. It's annoying that they're so close to breaking. We don't want to break. Also, They took a primatologist. Do I really have to take this away? I'd rather just take it any card. They could build a 5 size here and grab it. It's probably a bit too scary to leave. I mean, we can play the herpetologist first. We could also just play the rock python with the first seal. Herpetologist looks pretty good here. Okay, 2 Asia's fine. They are going to get the Ras, which is... Damn it. I still think we go for this. I'd like some X tokens here. So the other thing is, if we did take a unit with a science icon, we get money to play both, but we don't get another upgrade, which is going to be our Asos upgrade. I think, unless they have 2 sea animals here, we should still be winning this partner zoo, which is the main goal right now. And I mean, they probably want to break. We could just probably makes more sense to get Export in Africa played for the clever. If they want to break now, that's fine. Otherwise, we play Fur Seal. And if they break, we play Fur Seal and Bird. Makes sense, because they're going to play both the fish with the cowfish as well. That can go. Oh, they're so close with this Herbie project as well to getting it. Oh, and there's a baboon rock that we should not let them have. It's also a 3rd petting zoo for us. I think we take this Herbie project without pavilion here. Unless we take the fish. Maybe that's more important. Yeah, that fish is actually playable. Could have actually considered playing it instead. Doesn't matter. We have our aquatic into donation for Partner Zoo. That's how we get Sunbear played. We're also getting close to 4 Asia. Let's take all these sea animals away. Oh, maybe we'd snap up the petting zoo for us. It's pretty important as well. Oh, playing around the potential Amazon house. That's true. I think the main thing I'm looking for here is just being able to get the clever with a 2 size. I feel like that's more likely to happen. Or something that is more sensible to play around, sort of thing. Can also get a large aquarium up here, which looks decent now. If we ever find a release, this is a big idea to keep. other thing is we could just consider upgrading build for a 5 size here for Sun Bear, Brown Bear combo. It's pretty good. Asia 2 Aquarium. Well, I mean, if I could do Asia 2, sure, I'd consider it. Go Wrath. It's got to be tempting to upgrade build. It is tempting. That's cute. Put the Goby in range. Double Herbie tags? There are not. I don't like the fact they have that 5 size there. I really don't like that. They're probably going to be happy with this break. I mean, so are we. The thing is, there's also a freaking foul fish here. I don't want to burn Sun Bear just yet. Also a taper here, which is good. Yeah, strongly considering upgrade build 5 size. I don't like seeing that either. Do we let them do the projects into 5 money or into aviary? 5 money, probably. Be nice if we just had more projects to do. I don't think we have to worry too much about rep. Let's get cards back for now. Build our 5 size, and they should break before we play animals. I mean, these are all playable, but do they give that much for us? I don't think so. If we could guarantee the foul fish, then I'd definitely be like, okay, we just build a large aquarium at the top and we have 4 fish. They do, that's the thing. They have a ton of open space. That is the scary thing. They've just done their big project though, and we're even on points, so I don't know if we can be that scared anymore. We still have our marketing spot, so do they. Our hand is full of animals. Yeah, I mean, we have a large aquarium spot up the top here. We're going to leave that open. I kind of want to keep the rock python. There's like so many different directions. I don't think we're ever guaranteeing 4 fish. I mean, they just take the foul fish because it's a reef animal for them. Oh, that is terrible news. That is really bad news. They have space for that. Take the tiger instead, which I guess is going to be their big animal. It's also scary, but I'm probably more scared of the Amazon house. Not any good for us. I believe I'm confident saying it does not fit there. I think it's the other way around. It's close though. There's no way. Oh, Jardine. Well, I think we definitely start with the taper, because that is firstly how we dig away the foul fish. Secondly, let's just see a few more cards. It's actually not terrible to play. Come into range. Okay, if we're playing the donkey, we don't care about the alpaca. Tech Institute gives us 7 money. Not a lot. Oh, giant panda Sumatran tiger. Siberian tiger. They have a release for that? Jesus Christ. Now I wonder if I gotta... I mean, they can't possibly finish. They have 2 cards in hand. One of them is a Sumatran tiger. Do they have a release, though? I don't know that... Well, I mean, we don't want to break. We have the money advantage. I think we just go Partners U plus 2 rep, then look at playing Tarsier. I think as long as we just wait for the last round, play Sun Bear, Brown Bear, like, that should be safe. Oh, we can't get the rep because you're an idiot. Yeah, so why would we grab... Why would we bother grabbing the rep then if it doesn't do anything? Could snap the Tarsier maybe. I want to have this available in case they do a project we can leech off of. But like, it also just makes sense to get Uni here, and could make this to make the Python playable. Reptile Uni. Now I guess the onus is on us to break. I still don't see how they could possibly end. We can break soon. We can play Tamarin and Python. I mean, the main thing is we have 4 Asia, and then we also have Last Partners as an idea with 2 donations, so I think our finish is pretty good. Our end games are also not bad. We have Science Library, Tech Now. Small Animals looking good too. Herbie Management to 12 money? I don't know what the money does for them. I don't think they can build for Sumatran tiger unless they're hiding a diversity researcher. The scary thing would be if they had a release, because that's the enclosure for it. So I'm a little surprised they played this first. Wait, are you actually putting the Tarsier into range for me? No, okay. They get a bush elf. Okay, that is also incredible for them. Thankfully, they don't have enough money to build for that just yet. Should I just encourage them to break? No, we kind of got to play these animals. Okay, we definitely want to constrict here. Definitely, no questions. That's a beautiful constriction. We can clever build back ourselves because we don't need to build for the rest of the game. Then we can do a cards action, find a nice second project. I don't think we're even like worried if they do break, but the other thing is constricting them building a 5 size is exactly kind of like game 1. They just really want to build a 5 size for that elephant, as it's their last point bomb available, and they can't now. Then if we just find that project, we're golden. That's the project. Also, I don't think Galapagos can be fit in here. Also looks like a pretty clutch clever. No emu, not today. Yeah, I probably should have put in that enclosure. It can fit, but I mean, we just want to cross in one move, right? There's no point messing around, just cross in one. Which we can do. We have good end games, like we said. We have a maxed out small animal zoo. It's nice. I mean, if that's their best move. Oh, we don't even need to clever. Forgot about tech. But saving externals is points as well. From expert on Africa. Yeah, let's just finish. I should have snapped one to play. It doesn't matter. That would have been quite a few points, actually. That's a mistake. We get that conference, we can grab Australia Partner Zoo and also get another extension here and here. Actually, quite a few points missed. It's unfortunate. Sorry, it's the difference between like 135 and 139 or something. The sound effects have been gone for a few weeks now. Maybe even a month and a half. They're not gone forever. They're just gone indefinitely. I think they just played their point bombs a little bit too early. I think you just really want to save your power move like the last move. But they showed their hand, and we could see there weren't any threat to finish the game, so I could just play around the fact that they were definitely going to have to break. Whereas if they play like one of their animals and they're still carrying around 30 money, then I have to be more worried that they could finish that round. $139, so we could have got a few more points. I guess we wouldn't have been able to donate twice, so it's actually not that much different. Yeah, but also maybe them not taking Amazon House, that legitimately could have cost them the game. Not taking the Amazon House there, that's kind of wild. They place that, it gives them 10 points for free. Then they have their 2-point bomb animals anyway. Oh, they did have the release, that's why they wanted to go for it. Yeah, 100%. If they get the Amazon House and they just realize that it fits there, they could potentially finish, and maybe we're the ones that have to break. We still have like a good last round, but it's a lot closer. I can see the reason though, because Sumatran's generically good for both of us, and I can't fit the Amazon House. And they did have a release at the time. Did you have the release at the time? I mean, I'm still taking the Amazon House every time there, but... Oh. I've got to find the last game stats. Oh, you didn't have the release, okay. Well, I can't say much then. Oh, no. Not happy with you, Jenny, by the way. I see him, 267 cards. I'm happy with our action cards. Cal started with trade sponsors over clever cards. We have marketing guy with a herpetologist. Second player though. I think it just is that. Keep sponsors to trade, but also Exponent Australia is not bad, and Cowfish is just pretty damn good animal, as we saw earlier. Can't do too much better than that. What was it? There was 267. And now... 8 plus 8 plus 6. But now it's saying 241. I can't answer that question. Water Playground first. How much do we want to slam this Reptiles project? Because I kind of want to greed the extra money, but that feels a bit too much, doesn't it? If I start with a Reptile University, Cow is just going to laugh and get primates later in the game. But this is our path to an early project. I prefer to start with that. We at least block Primate University round 1. Science 2 wrap. Let's see what the cards action gives us. Jeez. Also, it looks like a decent tortoise. Like, is there any world we just start with the tortoise? I kind of want to be the clownfish. Large aquarium. Yeah, that's my cow. At least no animal university. This guy has sponsors upgraded, and that's scary. If we play this tortoise, we get to get extra money here and sunbathe 3 cards. It's probably got to be better than playing the clownfish. Sunbathe 2 cards, I guess. I mean, is this guy playing a cable car or what? Does he have a baboon rock or something? He can also trade for a weapon and another upgrade. Anyway, definitely keeping the first seal. Which makes this sunbathing pretty important, so we might just get dumped some more cards here. 1, 2, 3. Keep this to potentially trade, maybe play, not necessarily have to play it. I can't explain the card mystery. Yeah, true. Arcade and Victory Column. Well, no, Victory Column is mascot statue. I'm not sure about this cow start. Well, now I'm 100% taking... I was already leaning towards taking snapping, but now it's a definite. Gotta take that Baboon Rock away. It's also a really good science library, but Baboon Rock probably better here. And then we upgrade sponsors and... How can we fit this and get this? It does work. Action was not great for it. It probably doesn't work too well. Oh my god. This freaking game, man. I think we're just gonna have to suck it up and build twice or something. Actually, where does this guy fit that we can still build a 5 size? Okay, it kind of works over the clever. This is just utterly absurd. What are we doing with the conference on Europe? Yeah, now I really wish we had... Oh, crap. Now I gotta think about this. Okay, 5 size can go over here, that's fine. It's not ideal. 5 size still goes here. God damn it. Works out, I can see that 5 size be built first, but this action one doesn't work. That is so cooked if we do that. Why is there no solution? I think that's the best I can come up with. And this break is not necessarily bad for us. Even though it's awkward, I think I'd rather just play the Baboon Rock first still. We have another dilemma though, which is, am I really grabbing 3 universities just to upgrade animals here? It's not terrible with Science Library. Could also really use the extra appeal and maybe the hand size, so... extra rep, not appeal. Yeah, I think we are just going 3 unis and this one comes later. This guy is doing his best BDW impression. One of the top Ark Nova players. BDWSSBB. He's known for playing a lot of sponsors and not playing a lot of animals. Although there's not as many empty enclosures as I would expect. I think we're going to see penguin from range here. Almost certainly. Ah, wrasse. Are we scared of the wrasse? Not particularly. Ooh, adder. Cute timing. Oh, not really. 2 rep is nice, and he has 2 Europe as a project. It's actually not in a bad spot. But we have clever cards, so... Top reading. Tamarin. What the hell? What we really need is another... I think so. We got to keep the reps top reading as a way to get our 2-size reward. Like, that's a must. Got to grab Africa Partners who here into... I assume cow break 7, but... What the hell do we keep out of these? I mean, it's got to be... Reptile Breeding, Science Library, Tamarin. I feel like reptile breeding is a must here. Oh man, but Primus is still a project. Science Library that's going, it's just monkey project. Also just a secretary bird with our low mountain range that just died. We have snapping, so release is a early, first project idea. Guess basic research is good for him. Oh my god. I don't know. Well, we definitely don't need to break. Jeez. Yeah, science, rest in peace, science. I mean, the other cards are just straight up better. They just enable us to do more things. I think what we actually want to do now is a snapping action for this macaque. Clever back animals. Build a 5 size. Do our project, get 2 size. Science library is certainly still good. I mean, everything here is just way better. We already have our solution to getting a 4th worker, which, I mean, normally is 2 severe worker, but we got first seal here, so this map is also looking a little bit cooked. I do actually want to get the clever. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I feel like it might be a good time to just clever back sponsors, as rare as that is. Definitely want to build. Don't mind doing a cards action. Also want to get partners who I think. Maybe not completely necessary. Should fully expect Cow to break, but our income is not great, but it's fine. Just want to make sure that we get the project done. I mean, the main thing we want to concern ourselves with is association strength, prioritizing that. Build is like the least important action. So if we're spending X tokens on Assos, it's fine. Riki. This guy has a lot of workers, but no projects from what I can see. I guess he has a reptile breeding now. But like he's going to play the basic research for a lot of money. I think we'll just... Europe makes some sense. I don't think we're ever getting for 5 though, but it would give us some more points with expert here. On the other hand, the discount from Americas is probably just better. Poor Cow. I would not count Cow out of this game just yet. I think it does look bad for him, but I wouldn't count him out. I don't know what he could have, though. Well, a Mariki release would be the first thing. So, okay, large animals is probably a fine enough endgame to keep here for 2. Well, I mean, he doesn't need the extra shift, and neither do I, so I think the 3 cards is reasonable enough. We're not going to pilfer. I was kind of looking forward to that. Pretty good orcas for him as well. I think if we don't find anything else, we'll pick up the expert on Europe as a sponsor to play. My God. We could also have ideas of... No, we can't afford them. Oh, yes, we can. Big Nose Tamarin gets us the extra shift here. He does have the release. Into Clevers, I like. Well, we're going to have to ditch some cards here, so I'm not convinced that these are really getting kept. I mean, but Ibex plus Big Nose Monkey into Geo 5 looks pretty damn good. And this is like one of the last double rock spots we have. Yeah, we need Clevers pretty badly here. Because this sponsor's action is in the way for us. We also need another enclosure. We're out of enclosures. Okay, we're legitimately just playing this for the... We don't have extra shifts. That's annoying. He doesn't want to grab third uni. He doesn't have extra shift, so is he just breaking? But we actually need this enclosure. Alright, he can play animals as well. He's playing this well. We do have really good things coming up, for sure. The extra shifts is also going to help me as we can get clever here and just easily do our things. We still have marketing. It's like if we find a sponsor with its cards action, we can market it. We might even... Like, is it worth snapping the Wilds as special? We'd also snap it during the break, I guess. But that's minimum 4 points for us. Looks decent. Or, and I could see us playing during the... We already have the end game for it. Looks alright to play now. Don't hate the idea of just marketing it. Probably just don't give him another project. But he has so many cards. Maybe just don't give him the Orcas. It's only like 3 points. Africa release. Do we think he's going to play a Howler? Do we care if he does? I think just take the project. Money or... No, it's not money. It's just get the rep. Oh, dude, that is a painful Anaconda as well. Pretty useful one size. How close are we to actually ending? It's got to be kind of close. We have the 4 CP plus no donation. Can't afford it. Can we? Into Clevers. Yeah, we are both very poor. A bit surprised not playing that Anaconda. X tokens. Thanks, Brody. He seemingly has another project. I mean, he has so many cards in hand. I'd probably believe it. We can afford it because of Primatologist. So we play 1 and 2 into Last Worker. I'm still like stunned we're not getting constricted. I don't. He needs the money. We just take this. Aim to cross with a farm cat. We could even go X tokens instead of Last Worker. Because we still have Africa release as a final project. Yeah, I think we always just take the constriction. I mean, single constriction is not that pain, but it's just a good animal for him as well. So we do extra shift now, take X tokens, primates 5. Africa release. It's not bad, it's a 6-point project. That's more than that, it's a 9-point project. It's actually a pretty annoying Venom. That's a really annoying Venom. Plus a Rhino for habitats. Ooh. That Venom is so good. Holy crap. Is he just crossing in 1? He is. We don't have the luxury of a second Assos action because of that freaking Venom. Good God. Yeah, but without Worker, that's like the biggest reason. Like, without Worker, we just straight up lose, don't we? Our endgame's not great. He just hit Q-Lab. We have Foreign. We don't have Baboon. We get 12 money, but it's pointless because then we don't get Last Worker. I guess 12 money plus donation is an option as well, but we kind of have to take X tokens here. I guess if he delays at all, I think he just straight up mathematically wins. I don't see a solution. Yeah, it's not even up to donate. If we have any sort of delaying move, we can oh god, we can't even X back animals, we just have to like break 5. Okay, we could break 9. Wait, is that actually smart though? Okay, I think we just break 5 and then we also get 2 rep here. It won't allow us a donation, but it does allow us Last Worker, so his project is still better. Like, I would prefer to do his project. I think break 9 is more dangerous for us than anything. But I think that move has cost him a few points. And I mean, I still think he's just ahead, right? Still probably winning. He's really maximized everything. Card's action would be a couple more points. It would allow us to take money and donate as well as last partner zoo. It means he is threatening to break. He also might have a delaying move of causing the break and getting fourth partner zoo himself. I mean, we know he definitely has a project. We know that for certain. But I think his project is better than ours. So might just want to delay. Kind of hoping to find a sponsor there. Yeah, I mean, we know he has a project. He has QLab. Birdable's playable in 3 sides. I mean, yes, but also I don't think we can. Yeah, I mean, now we have more options again. We can do another 2 projects. We can play an animal. Like, we could do a release into 2 animals. But I think him ending is just correct. I'm not sure why he's not. Thing is, if we do this release, we cross, so the 3 sides are not really relevant. We could find a big release though, and we get to play the elephant as the last action. That would be hella good. We have to leech off the project. They're not releasing. We don't get the. I mean, our project is the same anyway. $110's pretty good. I mean, our hope is it has a 0 CPN game, I think. That's pretty much it. We have large animals for 2. We have foreign for 1. I think the only hope is he has a 0 CPN game. It's well played. Like I said, his comeback was the Mariki release. Found that plus a Rhino. Then we've got to look at which endgame we can actually impact for diverse habitats, which would be Europe as one. There's also the tiny possibility we could find a better project. Seems unlikely. And then we think these are the same. +9, +9. Doesn't matter for diverse habs or species. Doesn't matter for anything like arcade. No, but I think it's mathematically done. Dang it. Can't feel too bad, like, it's only 24 points. Aquatic for 1. Okay, was the delay move actually worth? I think it got him +3. Damn, though, like, if we have conservation, so it's a win. It's probably the only one, though. Got enough money to play the monkey. I guess that was the good delaying move. Like, what did we actually do? Well, we needed to break in order to actually get last worker, so that was a pretty important move for us. But maybe I regret not just causing the full break. It's kind of tricky though, because like he can open the round playing 2 animals and we're only going to play 1, so it's pretty much never going to pay off for us. If we had a sponsor to play, maybe. It was well played though. I think we had the better cards. We certainly had the better start with the reptiles into Fur Seal. Into the monkey combo. What does that do for rankings? Back into second, unfortunately. It's still close, but we're starting off today 21-20-ish. Just play 5 games and lose 40 arena points. Yeah, the thing is he had plenty of open 2 sizes. It's good delaying. I think the monkey actually did win him that game. Very close at least. I think I would have just ended for sure knowing that I couldn't get last worker thanks to the venom. That was such a good venom. Anyway, we'll end the stream there. It was okay. We faced, I mean, our lowest rated opponent today was 426. Everyone else expert plus. Pretty strong day overall. Not the best results, but still a month to go. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Have a good rest of the day, and we'll see you guys on Friday for some replay analysis / something different maybe. Yeah, good night.